Hi, my name is Patrick, and I do numerology. This is going to be the first part of a two-part series on numerology, and I was basically just dealing with people that you see online. They're full of shit, to be honest with you. I mean, for lack of a better word, they're out there trying to get money out of you any way they can. They're not providing any real information that you need. They're just giving you a bunch of garbage, and they're expecting you to swallow it down. And what I want to do is basically dispel some of the myths. Everyone doesn't have to be sitting here with a turban on or some big long beard or have some angelic music playing in the background or be looking all spacey or whatever. You can get good information from people just average, like myself. I'm an average, ordinary day person. I don't have to come on here looking like I've just walked out of Tibet somewhere or out of the Ganges River. And you can get information from these people. What I want to do is give you the real meaning of the numbers, 1 through 9, according to Chinese numerology. I went on YouTube the other day. I watched about 2 days worth of clips, and it was amazing. I mean, people were so full of shit on there. I mean, the one lady tried to get me to believe that the number six stood for the maternal energy because the number six is shaped like a pregnant woman. I mean, this kind of garbage should be banned because people are out there really leading people in the wrong direction. What you need in these times now, you need clarity. I mean, people got bills to pay. They're up to their elbows, up to their necks in debt. They don't need somebody else trying to dig into their pockets and giving them a bunch of bullshit. They need something that's going to help them with their lives today, not some Illuminati or some 9/11 destruction and this, that, and the other. We don't need all that kind of shit. You need something that's going to help you in your life and help you move forward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the numbers to you and basically start at number one. Number one is really important now because we're living. Everyone being born now doesn't have an automatic one in their birthday. That everyone's got it too. So the number one stands for communication. And what's everybody doing now? They're not communicating. Oh, they're communicating, but not face to face. They're sending a text. They're sending an email. They're on Facebook and all this other stuff to other ways to communicate. But no one is meeting face to face, and that's the problem. Communication is lacking because the one is gone now, and the further into the century we go, the harder it's going to be to get people to really sit down with you and talk to you. People are meeting people online, they're dating online, people getting married online. I mean, it's ridiculous. 1, 2 in your birthday means that you have difficulty communicating with people. 0 2s, 0 1s mean that you can't communicate. You see that right now because there's no one right now. 2 1s means that it's perfect. It's not too few, it's not too many. 3 1s mean that you either talk too much or you don't talk enough. It all depends on you. Uh, 4 or more 1s mean that you're abusing something. It means abuses. That's exactly what it means. And if you know people that have a lot of ones in their birthday, 4 or 5 ones in their birthday, they're abusing something. I don't know if it's alcohol, it could be drugs, it could be sex, it could be power. They're doing something. So find somebody that's got a lot of ones in their birthday. You best believe they're doing something to excess. The number two, it stands for intuition. And that's what mankind is going towards now. He's going more towards intuition and away from communication. People are feeling vibrations now because the two stands for intuition. 1 2 is fine. You can feel people, you can sense people, you can sense what they're meaning or whatever. 2 2 is really good because you almost have what I call a bullshitometer. You can tell what people is actually called motivation detection, but I call it bullshitometer. But you can tell what people want from you. You can tell what their vibe is, what they're all about, just by being around them. Some people think they can do that anyway, but if you don't have the twos, yeah, maybe you're using some other kind of system. If you got more than 3 2s in your birthday, it means you're really trying to hone in on everyone that you go around. So just be careful. You're not fucking NASA or whatever. So put your goddamn antennas in. Just realize you have that gift, but don't overdo it. The number three is one of my favorite numbers because it stands for creativity. I wish I had a three in my birthday, but I don't. But number three is creativity. It also means memory. You're really good. You have really good memory, It's also part of the intellect line because the numbers 3, 6, and 9 stand for intellect. So the more 3, 6s, and 9s you have in your birthday, the more apt you will be to be working with your brain instead of your back. 2 3s mean you have really good conversation skills. Also, a lot of politicians have a lot of 3s in the birthday. They're able to deflect and reflect all the questions from the press and keep a good even keel and not get flustered or thrown off by a question that may be thrown from left field. Quincy Jones has a lot of 3s in his birthday. James Brown had a lot of 3s. Willie Nelson has a lot of 3s. But a lot of producers, a lot of writers have a lot of 3s. A lot of people who are creative have 3s. The number 4 stands for physical activities, working with your hands and things like that. People that have a lot of 4s, they're really into the physical side of life. I'm not saying everyone does, but I'm just saying that the number 4 stands for physical activities. And 1 4 is fine. You like physical activities, but you may do other things other than that. 3 or more 4s, man, you may be that may be all you do is physical activities. People come to you with concepts and ideas and they want you to read it. You say, "Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I want to go build this wall or whatever, go build this fence or this house or something like that." So just be aware that people with 4s, it's physical activities for them. The number 5 is an important number because it sits in the middle of the grid, and it also has to do with emotion. The number 5 is an emotional number. It also has to do a lot with outbursts. People that have 5s in their birthday, 2 or more 5s in their birthday, will be prone to outbursts. And if you look at, look at Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis has a lot of 5s in his birthday, and he's if you think about 5s, think about Ray Lewis, and just know exactly what 5s mean. It means explosive personality. So just be aware of that and know the person that you're dealing with. In the second segment, I'm going to deal with the numbers 6 through 9. Very important numbers. Come back and see me. Take care. Bye.